Hey go-getters, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be digging in deep and we're going to be talking all about the importance of finding your own suppliers, and I'm going to be showing you my different methods that I am personally using to find suppliers for my subscription box and stationery business. So I'm going to be sharing that information with you today. But first, let me just update you guys really quickly on where I've been. I've had to take a lot of breaks lately. One thing that I did take on this year, which was a goal of mine, was I was accepted into a business cohort. And I'll be coming through when I'm done, probably around the time I'm done the cohort in April, and sharing with you guys what a cohort is, how to get into one, what the criteria is, and how it can help your business. But it keeps me really busy. I have to go in person every week, sometimes twice a week. I have to meet with my other colleagues as well as my assigned business advisors as well. So it's been keeping me really busy, along with running the full-time business as well, guys. So I haven't been able to record as much content, but as much as I can, I'm going to bulk record the content and keep it going. So I'm really excited to be back. So today, guys, we're talking about suppliers, and I'm going to go ahead and add this as the next lesson inside of the Subbox Sprint. So for those of you who found this video and you don't know what the Subbox Sprint is, it is a free training I'm doing on YouTube to help you to be able to start your own subscription box from scratch, from A to Z, start to finish. So if that's something you're interested in, this video is a part of a bigger playlist where you can watch each video as I record them to learn how to start. We also have an amazing Telegram community. The link to that community is in the description box. It's a free community that you can join. We're just talking, I'm answering questions, and I believe I put the free subscription box checklist and getting started checklist inside of that chat as well. I'll show you that a little later in this video so that I can make sure that you get access to that. But if you are a retailer or a seller of products, whether that be online or at your own physical brick and mortar store, this can work for you to help you to find suppliers. It doesn't matter if you are a subscription-based seller or you are just a single product, one-off product, subscription regular retailer. It does not matter who you are. This video can be helpful to you to help you to find suppliers. So first of all, I want to cover, guys, the importance of finding your own suppliers, building direct relationships with them, and doing business directly with suppliers. There are a lot of marketplaces out there, and we will talk more about that in this video. One of the strategies that I'm going to be sharing with you today is going to teach you how to use a marketplace to locate your suppliers. I'm going to be sharing that with you. So when I first started my business, I was super excited to start, guys, because I felt like I just wanted to be an island off to myself. At the time, I didn't feel like I enjoyed working with people every day. So I just really wanted to have the opportunity to be able to just run my business by myself, not have to talk to anybody. But that was a huge joke. And I found out that when you run your own business, you actually have to talk to people more. You actually need people more. You actually have to work in teams more than normal because you need people. People need people. If you didn't need anybody, you would have just been plopped on a planet all by yourself. But there are so many people who have so many gifts and skills that you may not have, or that may not be your expertise. So it's very important to connect, because business is so much about who you know and not just about what you know. It's so important that you don't just go out there online, set up an account on marketplaces, and not actually build direct relationships with suppliers. You can get better discounts, better bulk discounts, better rates. You can even have some of your representatives with a particular company to look for products for you every month and say, hey, are you interested in this? They can let you know about their best deals first. They can give you shipping discounts. There's just a lot of discounts and kind of hands-on, that personal touch that you can get when you actually are able to send a direct email or pick up the phone and actually talk to your suppliers versus going through marketplaces. Marketplaces are amazing, such as Fair.com. I know Tundra is closed, so I actually need to hide that video I have on my channel about Tundra because it is closed now. A lot of the marketplaces are actually closing down, but Faire.com is basically anybody who's anybody is on Faire. It's one of the biggest marketplaces, but I don't really do a lot of my buying through Faire. I like to get to know my suppliers directly. Okay, I like to get to know those wholesalers directly versus buying through that umbrella kind of thing. The number one method that I want to show you, which is I feel like the most common sense method, is going to be the Google search method. You're just going to go to google.com, and let me share my screen, guys, so that we can do this together. Okay, guys, so what we're going to do is go to google.com. I have it up on my screen. This is just a very, very simple search method where literally you're just going to type in whatever you're looking for with wholesale behind it. So if I'm looking for kids heart pins, I'm going to put in wholesale. You can also put in wholesale United States if you're in the United States or in another country and you're looking only to shop within your country. You want to include that. And then Google is going to pick up and offer you a whole bunch of pins that are going to be heart shaped that could potentially be for kids that are at a lower cost. So I'm going to kind of share with you some of the different ways that you can find the product that you want in different places online right from your computer. So as you can see, you have Temu. That means that the product, these products are coming from China. You have Oriental Trading here where you can get 12 pieces for $9.99. So if that's the look you're going for, you can purchase them from Oriental Trading Company. And then let's see, we have some others that Google is suggesting at the top. So I'm just kind of looking at what Google is suggesting so that I can just see what's available. So this particular pin here, guys, this is on Temu. I don't buy from Temu. I don't. It's more of a China retail site. They are going to give you quite a bit for very cheap. I mean, here you're getting 9 pieces of this heart pin for only $2.69. So this particular heart pin, guys, of course, is a pin that you can purchase from China. You can definitely go over to Alibaba and get the pin in bulk as long as you're buying hundreds of pieces of the pin for probably pennies on the dollar. Or you can do a reverse search of this particular item, which was one of the things that you can do that I have listed here to find items. So to reverse search on Google, you're just going to right click the photo. For me, I'm on Mac, so I'm actually going to left hold the control key and then left click. And I'm going to go down to search images with Google. So when I click that, I'm going to select the photo with Google Lens so that it can look for it. And then over here to the right, Google is going to give me some suggestions for where I can find the pin. So I'm just going to scroll. And here it is on Amazon. So one of the things I wanted to share with you guys is that Amazon actually sells bulk. You can purchase on bulk. And if you have an Amazon business account, which looks like this dark blue here, if you go to Amazon Business, you can set yourself up a business account. You pay for the year, I believe, and you can purchase bulk items typically at even more of a greater discount than you can on regular Amazon.com. Although on regular Amazon.com, you can also purchase bulk items as well. Amazon for Business is going to give you most likely most times more of a bulk discount on the pins. So this item is showing up on Amazon. It's on AliExpress. Let's see where else it is showing up. It's on Walmart in bulk. And just to let you guys know as well, Walmart also has a Walmart for Business now where you can set up a business account with Walmart.com. And they are offering you some discounts on Walmart.com as well for businesses who want to buy in bulk. So definitely check that out as well. I prefer Amazon Business, but they also have some great deals as well. So we see some different places to get the heart pin. I'm going to click this Amazon listing because I know that with my Amazon Business account, I can get this item. And most likely if I buy the item in bulk, I'm able to get an additional discount on Amazon Business, and also I'm going to get free shipping. So another thing you can do is just go up to the search bar and you're just going to click heart pins bulk, right? And hit enter in Amazon. and just see what results it brings up. And of course, it's going to bring up a lot of different types of pens and products, but I'm looking for that particular heart pen that we saw before. So I'm just going to scroll and see if I can find that. Now, here's the same one that was on Oriental Trading. In this case, you're getting 75 pens with also little Valentine's Day cards for only $27.99. That is only 37 cents a pen. That is most likely going to beat the China price if you order them from China, because China is going to charge you per pen plus shipping to whatever country that you're at. And once you add that all together and divide it by pen, you are most likely going to come up over that price. So sometimes I find it's better for me to buy from Amazon in bulk than it is from China. So keep that in mind. So here are some of the heart-shaped pens like we were looking for. These I think say love and XOXO on them. So let's use this example. With this example, guys, you can get the pens, and I don't know why they look like this on the side, but in this example, you can get the pens. This is how they look. You can get them for 48 pieces for $18.99 right on Amazon.com. So let's do the math. It looks like that comes up to 40 cents a count. And what happens is typically if they're going to give you a discount, if you buy X amount of sets of these, it will tell you that on the side of here on Amazon for Business. So that's one of the ways that you guys can look for items. So another thing that I really want to share with you guys is that anyone, literally anyone, can be your supplier. As long as you're getting the price that you want, you're getting the items you want at the pricing points that you want, why can't they be a supplier? I think that a lot of people go into finding items online with a very, very closed kind of like outlook, because they are only looking to purchase items from wholesalers, people who are saying that they sell wholesale. And let me just tell you right now that some of the people that are saying that they sell wholesale do not sell wholesale. Their prices should not be listed as wholesale. They are really just bona fide like retailers. That's all they are, because they're buying from, another wholesale that's here in the US, and then they're having to mark it up again. Or when they're purchasing the products from overseas, they're marking them up way too much, and they really don't understand what it is to sell wholesale. So be careful of that. But anyone can be your wholesaler, and that's Amazon, Walmart, Dollar Tree. Just to know, like, I believe, just to let you know, Dollar Tree, they pretty much sell in bulk and in wholesale on their website. So if you go to their website, I believe it's Dollar Tree, all of their items are listed in bulk. So you can't buy anything in singles. So you're getting super low prices right from Dollar Tree. And if you are an Amazon FBA seller, that is a major, major good place to buy FBA items, because when I was selling Amazon FBA, I used to get a lot of my items in bulk from Dollar Tree, because those same items are triple the price and more over on Amazon.com. So you can buy those, package them up, ship them into Amazon, and you can actually list those as FBA items. So that's just a little tip I wanted to throw in there. So again, keep in mind that anybody can be your supplier. It could be Etsy, Walmart.com, Amazon.com, DollarTree.com. Anybody can be your supplier. Macy's, Nordstrom's, anywhere that, depending on what you're selling, if something goes on sale and you're able to get it under retail, you're able to get a good markup for your profit. It can become a wholesale item for you. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, so we covered the marketplaces, we covered the Google reverse search. Also, guys, when you do look for things on Google.com, let me just go back there. You can also look on Google Shopping. So let's use the same search. If we did heart pens for kids wholesale, and it's going to pull up some results. If we just change our search and go to the shopping tab, it's going to actually pull up all the shopping items, like people who are actually in the Google catalog. And what we can do is actually go over here. These are cute as well here. And I know that these are on Amazon as well. So anytime that you are ordering something, just really scroll down to see where you're buying it from, because you would hate to be disappointed when you buy something and it's not coming from your country and you're expecting it to come from your country. So I went to the About Us And this is where they're located. This is a company that is in China. Okay, so just know that if you're especially if you're in the US and you're ordering from China, just know that you're most likely not going to get the products as fast as you would like. But this still may be a great company to do business with. Just be mindful that it may take a little longer to get your particular item. And in this case, before just ordering, I would reach out on WhatsApp or something and establish direct contact with a supplier so that maybe I can negotiate a better price, and maybe I can even get expedited shipping if I speak directly with them. So this is a cute little site. So you'll discover a lot of things in Google Shopping. You want to put on that shopping tab. And another thing that I like about it too is you can go over to the left side. You can sort by product ratings, but let's just say for a pen, you really don't want to spend more than $2 wholesale a pen. So you click apply. That's going to pull up pens that are under the $2 pricing point on Google Shopping, and then you can just look and see what's available. Like, these are really cute, and you can actually get your brand put on these heart pens. So that's really cute, and get them packaged for $1.68 a pen, or depending on how many you're willing to buy. So you can kind of just see what's available to me. What's available to me for under $2. Where can I shop? What can I get? And sometimes you'll be surprised. It will just be a regular retail that has a particular pen on sale. Like this one, feelingprettysparkly.com is probably just a regular retail. They're selling these for $1.50. And you can just go and check with the retailer to see if they have enough of them, and you can just go ahead and buy them. Buy them at a bulk pricing point. Okay, so I wanted to share Google Shopping. Of course, there's always Alibaba now. I believe I do have a video on the channel regarding shopping on Alibaba. I do quite a bit of business with Alibaba, but I'm starting to actually branch out and work with almost like trade managers, or like people who are the middleman between me and another country. And they're able to communicate well. There's no language barrier with them, and they have already established relationships with the really large manufacturers. So I'm telling them what they want, and then they're going to negotiate and do what I need for me. So I'm starting to do business a lot more that way, so that I can do businesses with more countries than just China. Okay, so that's something I've been branching out into. But Alibaba is still an excellent place. Again, you're just going to search for whatever it is that you want to find. So if I am looking for heart pens, you don't even have to type in bulk, because you're on Alibaba and you're dealing most likely directly with the manufacturers on Alibaba. So one thing that I will share about this marketplace, guys, is just be mindful that on Alibaba, you are not getting small batches. They normally deal in larger batches, although I'm able to find loads of suppliers or manufacturers on here that are willing to sell you about 200 of something. If it's not custom, sometimes they're willing to sell you as little as just a few. But just know that the more you buy, the better off that you make out. So we put in heart pens, and here they are, boom. Okay, so the minimum order is 100 pieces. It looks like they've only gotten 4 orders of these pens. They're from 7 cents to 18 cents. So you're just gonna click on this particular supplier, and you can get it down to 7 cents a piece. If you're really, you have a mass order of these pens, you can get it down. Well, let's just say you want to create like a pen set or something for your stationery business. You can easily do it. Some of them are even willing to custom print on your pens, or you can buy the pens and take them to a local printer and have them imprinted on for maybe even like cheaper. It may not be as much to have someone here or in your country to print on the items for you. So that's another option to think about if you want to really make them yours. But what you want to do, the most important part here before you purchase anything from Alibaba, is to scroll down and find this particular factory's reviews. You want to see how what's the store's order volume, what's the sales amount they've been doing. You want to get the store reviews. These are some different store reviews they've gotten. They have 241 5 stars. You want to just click. You want to read. I Alibaba is going to tell you how fast they ship and everything. So you can click on data and just find out like, okay, how often do they ship on time? Things like that. You can just kind of get all the data that you need about the supplier before doing business with them. And I always like to establish content with suppliers because sometimes they can give me better prices than what's listed here. But 18 cents a piece is great. Then you need to talk about shipping to see what kind of shipping deals that they can give you and what kind of shipping you're looking to get. Are you looking to get shipping on the boat? Are you looking to get air shipping, which is faster but more expensive? What are you looking to do? So these are all questions that you need to go over with the supplier if you're looking to buy in bulk from a website like Alibaba. So I wanted to cover that. Now my last one, which is my favorite way to find United States suppliers, but if you are in Canada, if you're in the UK, wherever you are, this is a great method for you to use, is Faire.com. Guys, I mentioned before that Faire.com is the biggest marketplace right now for wholesalers. Any wholesaler that is anybody is most likely listed on this website. Again, I talked to you guys about establishing relationships with your suppliers. I don't suggest just buying through Faire.com because what I want you to keep in mind is that Faire.com is charging the wholesalers a percentage in order to list on this website. So you may not be able to get many discounts on the pricing. And also if you have an issue, with something, of course you can reach out directly to the supplier themselves, but Faire.com's customer service last time I checked wasn't the greatest. So when I go on here, search for what you want, find the supplier's name and reach out directly to the supplier. If you like to buy from Faire, they give a lot of good net terms. Feel free to do that. But over the years, I've learned to negotiate and have direct contact with my suppliers. It gives me like the utmost flexibility. It comes with a lot of person benefits when people get to know you. When they hear your voice, they know who you are, they know your name, they can get to know your business. There are a lot of perks that come from actually building personal relationships with these people. So what I do, I put in the search, notepads funny, and I search for some funny notepads on Faire.com. So that's just basically what you want to do. You want to put in whatever it is that you are looking for, whether it's heart pins. Since we're going by heart pins, let's do that. Heart pins. Again, you don't need to put in bulk because you are on a wholesale marketplace. Now, right now, these prices are locked because I'm not logged in, okay? But let's just say you want to go with, let's try American Basics. So I'm just going to click on this particular store. So this store is called American Basics. They sell a little bit of everything. Looks like they're in the Los Angeles area. You can definitely click and read a little bit more about them. Not on Amazon, woman owned. And here's the thing. People ask me all the time under videos where I'm talking about Faire.com, can I get my brand printed on the items? Can I get them to drop ship directly to my customers for me? Can I? Every single supplier or wholesaler listed on Faire.com is different. Some of them are just selling random products they did not make themselves. Some of them are a lot more particular about you putting your brand name and getting it imprinted onto their products because they are artists. They have actually created the product. This goes back to why it's important for you to have direct contact with the actual suppliers because these are questions that you need to ask them directly. They are not going to be able to do direct business with you. It is against Faire's terms of service for you to use the Faire inbox on Faire.com to communicate with sellers about buying outside of the platform. What I would suggest that you do is not mention Faire.com at all. Just use Faire to find them and reach out to them directly. So all I do is just take the name of the wholesaler, which is American Basics. I go back out to Google. I paste in their name. In this case, I'm just going to go to regular search, not shopping. And I'm just going to see if they have their own website. This looks like jeans.com. And I will tell you, some of them don't. Some of them are only listed on wholesale websites. They are not listed on their own. They don't have their own shop. And one good thing about that is searching their name can help you to discover other marketplaces that you might be able to shop from. It looks like this particular one doesn't really have their own shop. So let's go back out and find someone else. So this particular retailer here, I have a relationship here, and that's Nifty. They have a lot of scented pens and a lot of other really good items. This would be a really good supplier to reach out to directly. And you can just go outside of here. I was trying to try one that I don't have a relationship with, but we'll just go with this one. If you go to Snifty, and you can just click and you can also put in the brand name and then wholesale as well if you're having a problem finding their wholesale information page. So here they are. They do have their own website. So you just go here, and there's a lot of different opportunities here. If you go all the way down to the bottom, you can want to sell Snifty. They'll give you the wholesale information. You can contact Snifty. You can go through their contact page and all that kind of stuff. So normally all the way at the bottom of the websites, that's where you'll find all the information. If all else fails, guys, you can just email them and say, hey, I am a brand name such and such. I'm interested in purchasing your products at wholesale. Can you please give me more information? Okay. And a lot of times they may say, oh, well, I'm on Fair. Fair can give you an X dollar credit for shopping with us. And if you're not interested in shopping the marketplace and you like to build your own direct relationships, you can just say that, hey, I'm more interested in purchasing directly. And is that option possible? What's the information? If you're looking to purchase on terms, you can let them know that I'm interested in purchasing on terms. You also offer that. If so, please send me over the application and you can apply for that too. So that's pretty much, guys, all that I wanted to share. Before you go back to the guide, the free guide, I have a guide called the Subbox Kickstarter Toolkit. I believe that I put this guide inside of the Telegram chat. So inside of the Telegram chat, you're just going to go to the chat once you join it, and you're just going to search for the chat. You're going to search in the chat for the Subbox Kickstarter checklist, or just put in checklist, and it will come up because I did put the checklist inside of the chat for you for free. So all you have to do is join that chat in order to get access to the checklist. This checklist is going to help you to even work ahead of these videos, because I'm working hard, guys, to record them, but sometimes I'm missing at times because of the business and the other obligations that I have. But just to give you a run through, ready to start your box business, research, budgeting, and staging. We're going through all the things that you need to get started with and what you need to do. We're going through your pre-launch checklist, how to get ready to actually launch. There's also a resources sheet in here as well. So all of that is inside of the Subbox checklist, and it is free to you when you join the chat. You're also free to ask any follow-up questions, which will get faster attention if you ask them in the chat. But of course, ask them right here on the video, and I will do my best to answer. For those who are looking for, and have been asked this, do you offer any services to help me to get started with my subscription product? Whether you are a business who is looking to add a subscription product to your offering, whether that is physical or digital, so it could be a box, it could be one of the products you're already selling, you want to turn that into a subscription service, or it could be a digital product or service that you have and you want to have a subscription for it, and you need help doing so. I do offer consulting services where I work with companies or business owners that are 8 figures and over on starting their own subscription service, or how to add a subscription offering to your platform or to your business. So if that is you and you are looking to work with me and my team, definitely reach out directly by email below, and we can have that conversation and get started on adding a subscription product to your business. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Definitely leave your comments below. This is pretty long training, but I hope that it's helpful and that you enjoyed it. And guys, have a blessed day.